Alright, what's going on, dudes, and welcome to Minecraft Snapshot 12W49. It's been a pretty good while since the last one. Hopefully we'll be getting back into the weekly groove here. Anyway, let's not delay any further. Take a look at what's new. Want to see something cool? I bet you couldn't do this before. So now holding shift and right-clicking will actually allow you to place an item on top of an interactive block. So previously, if you tried to do that, it'd be like, oh, wait, I gotta go craft some stuff. But now, holding shift, and it's actually funny that this is now implemented because that mechanic was used in the necromancy mod for spawning your mobs at the summoning altar. Anyway, that's new. It's actually very convenient. It allows you to actually as well place a lever on a dispenser and just save some space. Nothing in there yet, but just a little tip for you. Also, we've got Nether brick slabs now. I'm just going to place everything on the workbench because why not? So Nether brick slabs, these are new. They were highly requested just for the sake of continuity since most things have their slab variants at this point. And that's it for the pretty small changes. So let's move into the more major ones. All right, so on over to our enchantment table. If we add a book in here, you'll notice that the enchantment menu is now active. Previously, you weren't able to enchant books, and you might be thinking, well, why would I want to enchant a book, period? So the way this works is that, let's say you don't have an item built, you don't have diamonds, but you want to actually save an enchantment and apply it later. Say you're traveling somewhere, you want to find some diamonds, and you want to maybe enchant that book out there while you're traveling. Well, you can enchant the book. So randomly, we happen to get protection 3. You can actually go into your menu and search for book, and now you get a lot of lists of every different possible enchantment you can get on your books. As far as I know, you can only get one enchantment at a time on a book, as opposed to when you enchant something like a weapon, you can get multiple enchantments at a time. Anyway, let's now head on over to our anvil, and we have a diamond sword here. We can actually combine this with our book, and it'll give the enchantment to our sword. Obviously, it's going to cost you, but not that much relative to what anvil costs can be. So now, take our diamond sword out, and it has protection 3 on it. So, there you go. You can now enchant books, and later on, apply those enchantments to your weapons. So, pretty nifty. All right. Now let's move on into the biggest addition, which is fireworks. So, as I'm sure you noticed when I opened up my inventory these few times so far, I had a lot of stuff in there. So, fireworks, good God, there are a lot of different variations that you can make, and it would probably take years for me to actually go over every single one in a video. Just all the different permutations and combinations and whatnot. So, brief overview here. The way you craft a firework is first you have to create the star. So that's done by adding a dye to a piece of gunpowder. And that's the most basic way to craft the firework star. You can also add in different colored dyes. So let's say we want to have a firework that has purple sparkles, magenta sparkles, orange sparkles, lime sparkles, and it also doesn't matter which, it's shapeless. You can put it in whatever position in the crafting table and it'll work just fine. So this firework would give us a whole bunch of different colors. You can hover over the firework star and it tells you all the different properties of it. Now you can actually modify this ever so slightly by adding one of these little items over here. Now, apparently adding a piece of glowstone to the crafting table will make it twinkle according to a changelog I've read, but it doesn't seem to list it here, so I'm not sure if that's a bug, if what I read was mistaken. Anyway, that's one thing to keep in mind. But these other ones, if you add a fire charge, it'll make it into a larger firework. If you add a gold nuggets, it'll make it a star-shaped firework. If you add a diamond, it'll give it a trail. It's the last word there as opposed to showing the modifier first for whatever reason. If you add a feather, it'll be a burst firework. And if you add a creeper head, just any mob head will work, actually. It'll turn it into a creeper-shaped firework. So those are all your modifiers. Now, you're also able to combine these different modifiers, as I was saying, a bajillion different combinations, permutations, so on and so forth. So say we combine fire charge with diamond, we have a large ball that also has a trailer. It has a trailer on it. Yes, it has a trail. So anyway, endless combinations. So let's just, we'll use this one as an example. Obviously, we have these other ones right here that I just pre-made. But anyway, we'll take this one. So now that we have our Firework Star, what we actually have to do in order to craft a firework is, well, actually, let me go over another thing first. If we take our Firework Star, we can then, in sort of an intermediate process, add another dye to it, or another dye or two to it, and it will add a trail. So as the firework sparkles fade, it will fade into these other colors before going away. So say we want to add this trail of blue and magenta. There we go. And now, consider this firework star the precursor to actually make the firework. We combine that with paper and gunpowder. Again, totally shapeless. You can put this in whatever configuration you'd like. Now, another thing that's sort of been acting up for me is you're supposed to be able to add more gunpowder and increase the flight duration. That's how long it goes in the air before it explodes. For whatever reason, doesn't seem to be working, but whatever. Theoretically, you should be able to. So, now we have a firework. You can see all the specs of it right there, and let's take it and shoot it off. Actually, let's set it to night first. Should make it a bit more dramatic. So, here we go with the sun setting. We can put this thing down and boo! Yeah, look at that. Look at that firework. So let's actually get all these fireworks in our inventory and just, I don't know, go through them really quickly. Why not? I can just right-click with one hand and then scroll through them with the other and then look up in the air. Woo! Fireworks show, yay! Anyway, we'll take a closer look at all these. There's a creeper face, and the rest are more normal ones. Anyway, also, you can launch off fireworks using dispensers, as opposed to simply right-clicking the ground. So, if we do this, and put all our fireworks in here, and then click the button, woo! There we go. A little automated fireworks show for us. So, anyway, that's about it for fireworks. Again, a bajillion different combinations you can do. No way anyone could ever go through all of them in probably their lifetime. That would take a really long time. There were probably thousands of thousands. Anyway, doesn't matter. All right, so that's going to do it for this snapshot update. If you've enjoyed, a rating would be much appreciated. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.